Hey everybody, it's Kristina. A little bit about me. I'm an empath, Reiki healer, tarot reader, and Earth Angel, if you want to use that term, starseed. And I felt guided to talk to you guys about, your life purpose. So raise your hand if you are in a fulfilling career. Raise your hand if you're in a fulfilling career. Raise your hand if you have everything you want, need, and desire in your life. Raise your hand if everything you want, need, and desire in your life. Raise your hand if you feel really, really happy being on Earth. Like, abundantly happy, like overjoyed. Raise your hand if you feel overjoyed being on Earth. Raise your hand if you're in an amazing career that just fulfills all your needs. Raise your hand if you're in a fulfilling career that meets all your needs. So raise your hand if you have substance abuse issues. Raise your hand if you have substance abuse issues. Raise your hand if you want more out of your life. Raise your hand if you want more out of your life. Raise your hand if you use substances to fill a void in your life. Raise your hand if you're using substances to fill a void in your life. Okay, so how many times did you raise your hand to those questions? How many times? If you raise your hand a lot to those questions, that should tell you that you're not very fulfilled with your earthly incarnation. And I'm not here to judge you. I'm guilty. I am really not fulfilled either. I just stumbled upon my life path as a tarot reader and a healer. After I was diagnosed with heart failure, I started healing myself and realized, I had spiritual gifts to offer. And that's how I found my spiritual purpose, through healing myself. So, I am definitely not here to judge you if you're not, on your path in life. If you're not doing what you came here to do, I'm in no place to judge you. So, and Spirit isn't judging you. Angels, they're telling me that they're not judging you. They just want you to be fulfilled and happy and feel like you have purpose. A lot of us want to check out of life. A lot of us do, myself included. Like, it's just a daily struggle to be here. And that's just how it is, because Earth life is hard and it's difficult. And especially if you're a light worker or into a spiritual life, it's very hard being on this planet. And Spirit knows that. And they're doing everything they can to help us on our life mission and fulfill our purpose and, be more comfortable and more at ease on this planet. So a lot of us want to check out before our time, and a lot of us use substance abuse, like alcohol, drinking, overeating, just not taking care of our bodies, not exercising. We're stuck in dead-end jobs and we're miserable. We could be in abusive relationships, or we could abuse other people, or animals. I mean, just make ourselves feel better. So, if that's you, be honest with yourself, be real with yourself, and know that, you're not on your right path. You're not fulfilling your needs, your purpose. And, we all come here with spiritual gifts. We're all here to offer something to the world, something of value to the world. It doesn't matter how spiritual you are, what God you believe in, what goddess you believe in. If you worship the Easter Bunny, that's on you. But, it doesn't matter, what you believe in. But, you have gifts to offer. You came here to do some kind of service to make the world a little bit better before you leave it. I just feel like when we all leave the world, we all have responsibility to make the world better than where we found it when we arrived here. That's just how I feel, and I don't know if you feel the same way, or if you just don't care about your planet. I mean, if you don't care, because there's so many, issues on this planet, the environment and abuse and, animal rights and people rights. I mean, the issues go on and on and on. And, I think a lot of us are called to make some kind of a difference, make some kind of impact, but unfortunately a lot of us aren't, or we don't know how to do good work, or, we just don't care. I don't know. But, we all came here to this planet with gifts, with spiritual soul gifts, and we're supposed to use them for the greater good, not just to offer the world something, but to fulfill ourselves, our soul, which is most important, because we can't be happy. We can't be fully, truly, totally happy if we're not fulfilling our mission and doing our purpose and on the right path in life. So, how do you know what your gifts are, first of all? How do you know? That's what you're asking yourself right now, I bet, right? So how do you know? Besides going to a tarot reader, doing a reading. Well, first of all, what do you enjoy doing? In your free time, get a pen and paper and write down, your passion. Do you enjoy writing? Do you enjoy music, making music, creating music? I'm not saying sitting in front of the TV all day and playing video games. That's not, a gift. And we all like to do that. But I'm saying things that you enjoy doing that's productive. Is it creating music? Is it writing poetry or journaling, or is it drawing? Write down the things that you enjoy that's productive and fulfills your soul, fulfills your core being. Do you enjoy working with your hands? Do you like to build things? Do you like to make pottery? Just write down as many things as you can think of on a piece of paper in your free time. Just write what comes to your mind. You don't have to give it a whole lot of thought. just free write. What comes right to your head automatically, like what drives you, what is your passion, you know? So start there, you know? That's a start right there when you figure out what you enjoy doing. And then how can you make a career out of your hobbies? Like if you like to make things, how can you get a job at doing that? Can you make and sell things? I mean, after you write down your skills, like what you enjoy doing, then start writing how you can, make a job, make money doing these things, or at least some of these things that are most important to you. Like if writing is very important to you, if you enjoy writing over, drawing, how can you, get a job writing? Do you need a journalism degree? I mean, just look into that. See, just write what comes to your mind. Like, what kind of job you could see yourself into doing in this field. So definitely look into, what drives you at the soul level. What makes you happy? What makes you really fulfilled? And then ask yourself, like, what can you offer others? Like, what can you offer the world, like, of service, like, of value? Like, you came here to give something. We all did. I mean, that's the purpose of us being here. But, a lot of us don't realize that, and we don't know what we're supposed to do here, or, what we're supposed to create here, or what we're supposed to give back. And it goes back to your skills, your skill set. Like, are you a healer? Are you a writer? Are you a comedian? Do you make people laugh? What is it that you offer people? What is it of value, that you create for people? What do you give back? Do you like to make people laugh? Do you like to help people? Do you like to heal people with your hands, like massage therapy, or, masseuse? Are you into skincare, like taking care of people's like skin? Or you just like to service people, like being a waitress. I mean, maybe you just like to be in a service job and waiting on people at a restaurant, or being the chef that makes these wonderful dishes for people to enjoy, or maybe you just like to work in sales and retail. For some people that drives them, working, those kind of jobs, in a store, or, in a little diner or a restaurant or somewhere. For some people that's fulfilling, and just being of service to people to make them feel better when they come into their store or their shop, or, the restaurant, and then you take care of them, give them the best service that you can, maybe that is your passion right there, just making people feel like, they're your favorite guest when they arrive at your establishment. So just take some time, in your free spare time, to just jot down what comes to your mind as far as your skills and your passions and how you can make a career out of it. And, what do you see yourself doing? Like, do you see yourself being happy working in a restaurant as a hostess, or a waiter or a waitress? Like, do you see yourself happy in the kitchen, you know? Um, do you see yourself folding up clothes all day or ringing up, the cash register? Like, does that fulfill your needs? Um, do you enjoy doing that, or are you more like someone who's more fulfilled in the healing arts? Like, are you a massage therapist? Are you like a Reiki and an energy healer? Um, are you into construction? Like, do you like to build things? Build houses for people to live in? It. What drives you? That's the most important thing. What drives you? So just take some time to figure that out. Don't spend a lot of time and dwell on it. Because if you overthink it, then you're overanalyzing, and that just kind of takes away the purpose of this. This is just what comes to your head, what your soul tells you, what the first thing that pops into your mind, what drives you, what makes you happy, like really, really happy, like, like if you see yourself going to work, where would it be? What would your workplace look like? Like, what would you be wearing? What would you be doing? Just take some time out to explore that. Just explore, your workplace, your skills, the ideas, that you bring, your creative nature, if you're creative, if you're a writer type, or if you're an artist type, or if you like to make music, play the violin, play an instrument, just explore your passions and how you can make money doing that, and and what you can do to fill that soul, to fill that void in your soul. Because if you raised your hand a lot to those questions, that tells me, it tells your spirit guides, it tells yourself that something is not right in your world. Something is not right. You're not happy, not totally fully happy. What's going on? So and I feel like if you take a piece of paper and a pen and start exploring your life purpose and your passions and your skill set, and what your dream job looks like, that could help you right there a lot. It could at least narrow down some things for you, and put you on the right path, for exploring your skills and what you want to do and what you feel drawn to do. So next, I just ask that you take a moment or two and just look deep within yourself, and just ask yourself what you're meant to know about your life purpose. Like, Kristina, what do I need to know about my life purpose? That's what I'm asking myself right now. So ask yourself this question and just see what comes to you. And write that down if you feel drawn to do that. Write down, what pops into your head, what your soul wants you to know about your life purpose. Okay, I'll just give you another minute. Well, my soul told me that I am on the right path with these tarot readings. Like, I've been drawn to do life purpose readings, and apparently that's what I'm meant to do at this moment in time, is to just bring these messages to the masses, the collective, and help people on their path, to find their soul, their mission, their purpose in life. And my soul is saying that I'm doing a good job of that. So what did your soul tell you? Did it give you good advice? Um, Useful advice? Did it give you any hints, any ideas? Um, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull these messages from the angels and the archangels, see what they have to tell us about, our purpose or passions and just whatever else comes through. All right, are you ready, guys? Come on, let's get some messages going on here. Let's see what we're supposed to know. Well, I got hello from heaven, so heaven says hello. Archangel Azrael says, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Okay, and why did this message come through? We're talking about career, life purpose, life passions, whatever. Why did this message come through, right? Hello from heaven. Why does that come through? Well, a lot of us worry about spirit above, our ancestors or relatives or friends or loved ones that are gone. My soulmate is gone. He died, and of course I worry about him. Like, well, is he there waiting for me when I'm done here? What's he doing all day? What's going on up there? What's he doing in his world? And so, is that you too? Are you asking, about your parents or your siblings or your loved ones or even your pets that crossed over? Are you worrying? Because if you are, this message says, just worry about yourself. Take care of yourself, because you're here, you're alive. And, the spirits are taking care of themselves, and they're taking care of you as well. They're all watching us, and making sure that we're doing okay and doing what we're supposed to be doing, while we're here. So hello from heaven. Everything is fine in heaven. So this message, I feel like, it wants everyone on earth to just pay attention to what's going on earth and don't worry so much about the above, the heavens, and our ancestors and people that crossed over like eons ago or even just days ago or weeks ago. Okay, they're all fine. They're all being taken care of. Hello from heaven. Heaven says hello. Nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. Just concentrate on yourself. You will be with your ancestors and your loved ones and your pets, when that time arises, when that moment is right for you. Until then, just concentrate on your legacy, like yourself, like how people are going to remember you when you cross over, when you leave this world, how people are going to remember you. So that's how I feel that this card came through, because you're supposed to just concentrate on yourself and not worry about the people that have gone before you. Just worry about the legacy that you're going to be leaving behind. Okay, so let's see what else we got going on here. Take back your power. Okay, how many of us are feeling disempowered, weak? Like we're just not living up to our power or potential. We're just letting people take advantage of us, walk over us. Are you in that situation? Are you feeling disempowered? Well, Archangel Raziel wants you to take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So, you can't manifest good things if you're feeling weak, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're feeling disempowered, if you're not using your soul gifts, if you're not creating what you came here to create, if you're a writer and you're not writing, if you're an artist and you're not drawing or whatever, if you make something and you're not making anything, what's happening in your life, right? Nothing, you know? So nothing is happening when you do nothing. So I get in my head that this card is saying, do something, take action. Even if it's just small steps, it's better than no steps, just take small steps, and just inch your way forward and get your power back, get your mojo back, get your groove back, whatever you want to call it, because once you do things, positive things, productive things, you're going to find things are going to be happening for you, right? Things are going to be creating, things are going to be made because you've taken those steps, you're doing something, you're not just sitting around. So this card just wants you to take back your power and get your mojo back and, start making stuff, start doing what you came here to do. Okay, now I'm going to pull Courage. That's an important card, right? Archangel Ariel wants us to be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So, the exercise you did with your soul, like your soul gifts, if you did that exercise, now's the time to put, those skills into motion, like to work on those skills. And it takes courage, for a lot of us, it takes courage. A lot of us don't have the, I don't want to say drive, we're not brave enough. We're not strong enough to, make art and make music. And, we think we're not good enough. We think we're not worthy enough, but, we are. Maybe we're not going to be millionaires at our craft. We're not going to write bestsellers and we're not going to make art that's going to be, the next Picasso. But, you got to be brave enough to try. You got to do your best, And if you're doing nothing, to me, that says you're not doing your best. And to Spirit, that says you're not doing your best. Because you deserve a lot more than doing nothing. So get your courage on. Put your courage on and get your mojo back, Get brave. Start making stuff. Start doing what you came here to do, because you are worthy. You can do it. So you just got to believe in yourself and just try your best. Because all you can do is try hard. That's all you can do. That's all anyone can ask of you, just to try your best, And there's no such thing as failure when you try. There's really not. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Because you tried. How can you fail when you tried? It just didn't work out. That's not failure. That's just, it didn't work out. Okay, so try something else. Failure is not doing anything, Okay, you fail to even try. So to me, that's failure when you don't even try. So, get your courage on and start moving. Start doing what you came here to do. And chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron says, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Why is chakra clearing so important? Well, chakra is energy. And, if your energy blocks are preventing, like, money and abundance from coming through to you, then that means your chakras need to be cleared. And the best way to clear your chakras is just to meditate, like through YouTube. There's all kinds of chakra clearing videos on there. Like I clear my chakras often. When your chakras are out of balance, things are going to come through for you. Money is going to come through for you. Love is going to come through. Healing, because energy isn't moving, it's stuck inside your body. It's just stuck, like stuck energy, and it manifests into like diseases and sickness and just not good things. So I'm not a chakra expert. I'm not going to pretend that I am, but I do know that if your chakras are out of balance, out of whack, it's not a good thing, and it just prevents positive energies and positive intentions and things to come to you. So, Metatron wants you to just work on clearing your chakras, and remove any kind of energetic blocks that may be interfering with your life at this time. So I'll pull a couple more cards. And I got You're Safe. Archangel Michael is protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones at home. So, you really have nothing to worry about. If you feel unsafe, you feel scared of taking that leap, maybe you want a job and a police officer. Maybe that's your calling, but you're scared because, police officer isn't without risk. You're taking risk every day as a police officer, or even if you're just building bridges, like an engineer or something. You're taking risk. And with any job, really, there's risk involved with any job that you do, because nothing is 100% safe. But Michael says you have nothing to worry about, and you can always call upon him to give you protection. If you feel like, if you feel scared, or if you just feel like you're being attacked by lower energies, like if you're a police officer and you're in a dangerous situation, and call upon Michael to protect you from the bad people. So Michael just wants us to know that he's around. You just got to call upon him. So if you feel like you need him to protect you, keep you safe and your loved ones safe, just call upon him, and he's there. And I got brilliant idea. So Archangel Uriel says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So what does this mean, your ideas? It means, you know what it means? To me, it means that no idea is really bad, because your ideas deserve a shot. Maybe it's not going to work out if you're going to make some kind of robot. I don't know, maybe you won't want to make a robot that walks backwards or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, give it a shot if you feel like the robot thing could really work. Make a great toy or something. I'm just saying that example. I mean, I'm just throwing something out there. But if you want to make something, write it down. Write your ideas down. Your thoughts, whatever comes to your head, and see, where it goes from there. But Uriel says, give your ideas and your thoughts, a shot. Honor them, and because you're worthy. Again, you're worthy, and you can't fail unless you don't do anything. So, and if you don't do anything, of course, then you have no chance whatsoever at success. So Uriel just wants you to give your ideas a try, the best try that you can. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least you gave it a really good chance. So yeah, that's what this card says. Just give your ideas a chance. One more card from the Archangels. And remember who you are, which is very important, I feel. Archangel Michael says you're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You're very loved. So, you came here not by accident, I'm sure of that. Your plans, I'm sure. You were meant to do something here on this planet. You were meant to create something on this planet. You're meant to leave this planet better than when you found it. And how are you going to do that? You ask yourself right now. I'm sure you're asking yourself, how am I going to make this planet better? Well, that's why you remember who you are. Go into your soul. That's when you go into your soul. And you ask yourself, what you're supposed to create, what you're supposed to make, what you're supposed to do. It's like meeting your soul for the first time, and then you have a nice little conversation with your soul, and your soul is going to tell you all kinds of stuff. Because I've had many conversations with my soul. But my goal, once you have those conversations, is really deep, profound conversations with your soul, needs to happen, so you can find out who you are, why you came here, and what you're supposed to do. And when you do this, and you act upon the advice that your soul gives you, you're going to have all kinds of just wonderful ideas, and you're going to feel a lot happier, because you're going to know your purpose, why you came here, what you're supposed to do, your legacy, what you're supposed to create, what you're supposed to make happen, and then act on it, so in your best way possible. So that's what this card wants you to do. Just know who you are at the soul level. Know who you are as a core being, and that's going to help you with your mission in life once you know who you are. Okay, so enough with the Archangel messages. Okay, now I'm going to go to the angels and see what the angels have to say. The star, we're all stars. Archangel Jophiel says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, on the right path. I'm sorry. That was the angel deck I used. This is the Archangels. So this is the Archangels. And those were the angel cards that I read off to you. So Archangel Jophiel wants you to make some plans. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. And know that you're on the right path. So, once you've had those conversations with your soul, start making these plans. Start putting these plans into action. What you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to make. What you're supposed to create. What you're good at. What you really love to do. For a job. Just start making that happen for you. Make it happen for yourself. Just make positive steps to make positive things happen for you. And I got King of Fire. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious. So, focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So this goes to being creative if you're into the arts, if you're into writing, if you're into producing and making stuff. Focus on that. If you want to write a screenplay, but you're focused on your little minimum wage job, but you're not doing anything to write that screenplay, you're not making your soul happy, I'm sure of that. And this card wants you to come back to your mission, your focus, and make that screenplay. Start putting it into production, if you will. Communicate with your soul on what that screenplay is going to look like for you. Start making it happen. Start making things happen for yourself. Be creative in your endeavors, and just start putting plans into motion and getting things done. Then I got the Dreamer. I love the Dreamer. Are we all dreamers? Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Well, follow your dreams. That's what that card says. Follow your dreams. That's perfect. That's a perfect card. I can't believe I pulled that. It's a perfect card for this reading. Follow your dreams. Go back into your soul and and ask what it would like for you. What are my dreams? Ask that question. What are my dreams? And just see where you go from there. I mean, of course, we all dream about being on a yacht and living in a mansion. So make sure they're realistic dreams, you know, um, that actually has a chance of coming into fruition for you. But be the dreamer here and have beautiful dreams that can come true for you, and take that leap of faith and believe that, you have a really good shot at it. Couple more messages. The High Priestess, Archangel Hanuel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. What is it that you want? Like that goes back to being inside your soul. Listen to your guide inside your body. Listen to what your soul wants, your intuition. What's it telling you to do? What does it want you to do? And have patience, because things don't manifest in like 2 days or 2 hours or 2 weeks. Sometimes it takes a lot longer, depending on, just what it is that you're trying to manifest and energies behind it. It just takes time. And, this card is reminding you that, things aren't going to happen overnight. So don't give up just because things didn't manifest in 3 days for you. It takes a lot of time sometimes. So just give your dreams the best shot possible and keep trying and keep trying, until you can't try anymore. And listen to your intuition, listen to your soul. Your soul knows best all the time. So just listen to yourself, listen to your soul, meet your soul, and see what it needs. I got awakening. And Archangel Gabriel, look at all things from a different perspective. It's important to be yourself. It goes back to knowing who you are, like what you came here to do. Your purpose, what your soul needs, what you need. Just be yourself. Honor yourself. Honor your soul. Honor your truth and your authentic self. Don't be someone that you're not. If you're not a writer, don't try to write that screenplay if you cannot stand to write. I mean, that just doesn't make sense, So, do something that fulfills you, your passion, your drive, So just know who you are and honor that and be yourself. And then I got 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. Some people aren't going to like your mission. I'm very spiritual and, my family doesn't really like that. And I think a lot of it is jealousy because you're not gifted like I am. And you're going to meet people who are going to just try to knock you down. And, whatever you believe in, whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you're trying to accomplish or want to do, people out there, they're going to try to knock you down. Because they're jealous, they don't have the same beliefs, they don't have the same drive, the same ambition, and they want you to not succeed. And so they're going to knock you down. And this card wants you to know that. And I'm giving you that advice that they're going to knock you down. So be prepared and say, I don't give a fuck. That's my attitude. I don't give a fuck what you think about me, what you say about me. I know who I am. That's all that matters. I know that, I'm loved. My soul loves me. My God loves me. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. That's really, you need that attitude. Because people are going to, knock you down, knock you so far down your path. And they're going to be so happy to see you fall, So don't let them don't let that happen. Don't let people knock you down. Don't let people take you down. you know. So defend yourself. You know, people may not believe what you believe in. They may not like what you're doing, you know, what you're trying to create. If you're trying to make this world better, and there's people who just don't care, you know. I mean, they're not good people, but that's besides the point, you know. Don't let them, you know, deter you from what you're trying to achieve in this lifetime. Stand up for what you want and what you need, you know, and to this naysayers, say, I don't give a fuck. So, one more card, and I got the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. We all need love, right? All need love. It's what makes the world go around. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. So, you know, we're all happy when we're in love. We're all feeling better when we're in love. And just find a partner that shares your spiritual truth, shares your drive and your mission and what you want to achieve. And, you know, find someone that makes you really happy at the soul level. You know, that person may not look like a Victoria's Secret model, but they could have the best soul and best personality ever out there in the whole universe, you know. I think that this card just kind of wants you to know that, you know, look deep within your soul. What kind of partner do you want? You know, if you're going to be on this planet for the next 20, 30 years, what kind of person do you want with you? You know? What kind of person do you want holding your hand and standing by you? Hopefully you want a good person inside and out. Hopefully. It's not going to knock you down. It's not going to be jealous and, you know, not going to take you down. To just choose the people in your life carefully. You know, just choose people that you want to be with, that will fulfill your needs and your soul. And there you have it, your Archangel and your angel messages regarding your life purpose. So I hope you do take the time to meet your soul and see what your soul needs and desires. And, you know, if you choose not to walk this path, you know, that's fine. But make sure you have no regrets at all. No regrets, that you've done everything you possibly could and then some. Don't just throw in the towel because life gets hard. Because it's never going to be easy. Even if you're a billionaire, you know, you still have difficult decisions to make in life. You know, you still have challenges in life, health challenges, whatever. You know, life isn't easy for anyone, but, you know, it's just easier when you're a billionaire, of course. Of course it's easier, but my dog is whining, wants to go out, so I think this is the perfect time to close here and say that, you know, I do hope you meet your soul and that you stay on this planet for as long as you can. Don't check out until you know you're really, really, really ready, that you've done everything you came here to do and then some, because you don't want regrets. You don't want to have your soul feeling unfulfilled. You want to meet that purpose. You want to leave the world a lot better than what you found it in when you came here. So with that said, if you need any healings or readings, I hope you consider me, because I do want to help. And have a great day. Bye.